Sleep.
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 Sleep. Sleep.
Sleep. The one pill we would all take if we could encapsulate the benefits of a good night's sleep. Yet, most of us are walking around sleep deprived, getting only 5 to 6 hours typically. It's a problem that I, like many of you, have, and to get better in anything, first, you've got to measure it. Enter the Garmin Index. Well, kind of, for some of you, if you're the right person. I've been waiting for a product like this from Garmin for these particular reasons, and well, maybe you have too. Number one, it's not a wrist-based wearable. Currently, I've got the Garmin Fenix 7 living on my wrist rent-free, and sometimes my wrist gets agitated and it just lives there forever. It's really nice to give the wrist a needed break and let that thing ventilate. On that note, if you are a belly down sleeper and you tend to sleep on the Garmin, you will wake up with a whole Garmin imprint on your cheek. So, added benefit. Number two, no paid subscription. In a world where everything nowadays is a freaking subscription, the last thing I need is a subscription for a wearable. Okay, so what do you get in the box? You get the sleep tracker documentation, you get your charger, and one thing with the charger, it is very nice that it is the gym charger that all the Garmin products use, so one cable to rule them all for Garmin. That is very nice. You get the armband itself, which is very nice to the feel, and you get the monitor itself. Looks like a little rock that you would put in a Japanese garden or something, and it's cat approved. Now, for the things it measures your sleep stage, your heart rate variability, breath rate, and your stress and body battery. With regards to accuracy, I wish I could give you a better scientific measurement, but I would say that most of the time the tracking data did seem to match how I felt. To track that, I wrote down how I felt throughout the day, and then at night I actually compared it to the score and kind of saw if that matched. Otherwise, I know that my mind would react towards the score I get. If it's a bad score, I'm going to be thinking, oh no, it's a bad score, it's going to be a bad day, I'm not going to be productive today. And well, because of that, it could be a double-edged sword. Now, one of my favorite features is the haptic feedback or the haptic alarm, and that is very nice. You can set that up on the Garmin app itself. It's much nicer to wake up to a vibrating arm than an alarm sound. And every time I think of an alarm, I think of the original iPhone alarm that everyone had for their parents. Anyway, that only works if you are a light sleeper. I found that the haptic feedback is not that strong, even in the strongest setting. So if you knock out and nothing wakes you up, like my better half, then this probably won't work for you. So who is this for? One, I think if you hate subscriptions. I hate subscriptions. Having said that, remember, this isn't a fitness tracker like other devices, maybe like a Whoop strap or an Oura ring that I think have other functionalities with regards to fitness. This is strictly for sleep. So I don't think it would be a fair comparison to compare this to those devices. I also haven't had any of the new versions of those, so I can't really speak to that. But having said that, that brings me to the next group of people. The second group of people is the me's, the me-seeks. The people in my position. You're already in the Garmin ecosystem. You already have multiple Garmin devices. You want a specific sleep device because sleeping with this is annoying. Your wrist is getting crusty since that thing never comes off. The color of your skin under that is probably the same color as your butt. This might be for you. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you're into self-improvement, product reviews, and making it, whatever that means, you might consider subscribing. Otherwise, YouTube thinks you might like that video. Click. Anyway, thanks for watching.
All right, children. It's time to get ready for bed.
I'm almost through with this chapter, Mother.